So let's take a look at project to sketch. And the way I put this example together, I used that command, project to sketch. So I've turned off my old examples, and what I'm going to do is go up here to this coincident plane, and I click on the coincident plane, and I'd like to create another plane, and here's my magic wheel, and I'm just going to drag this out to say there, and then I'm going to hit escape to get out of that. I'm going to create 3 planes, and I'll create one out the front here, drag that out there, and hit escape again. So I go to the coincident plane. Now I'll fit that view. I'll just rotate that to a good position. And let's start with the front. So I'll go up here, and if you're going to sketch, I need to lock onto one of these sketches, and I'll just lock onto this front plane, select the lock, and then I'll go up here to project to sketch, take the defaults, and all I do is, because I'm locked to this sketch, and there's my lock that's on, whatever I click on gets projected to that sketch. And so if I wanted to get this profile, I would just walk around the model, and maybe I want it out here, and even these angle pieces will pull across. And there's my first example. And now I have to turn off the lock to do the top, go back again to project to sketch, lock on, and hit OK. And see, even if this is at different heights, see how it's locking to that? And as I walk around the front, I create the projection. So whatever plane you're locked on, it projects the lines onto that plane. Now another really important command right under project to sketch is construction. And construction is like scaffolding for a house. It's not part of the house, but it's critical when you're building the house. And let's look, for example, we need to turn on our reference planes. Let's go back here and turn these reference planes on. And so I'll use the project to sketch. And I just need to lock to the sketch, pick the defaults, and say there's a bit of other geometry that I want here. Just say I want this piece of geometry, this line here, just as reference. I'm not going to use it. And now when I come back, it's 2 regions. Well, I only want to just use this as reference. And so we'll go up here to construction and say, I just want to use that as construction. And now it still recognizes that as one region. Again, if I turn off the lock and go to construction and say I'll use this sketch up here, and I would like this line and this line just as reference to see where I am and to take a number of measurements. If I go here now and say I'd like to use this and project it, it's 3 different regions there. But again, if I go to construction, I can just say, look, these are just reference lines. And so now it just sees this as one region.